Hello everybody! Drinking Mark. My new Let's Play of Stories, The Path of Destinies. This game was recommended by my good friend Titan Vice Grip. I'm an FANDA. I know him as a good friend, good RP buddy, and generally a nice guy. He mentioned before that after I was finished with Journey, he saw someone doing, well, he was interested in stories, The Path of Destinies. So, I had this game since it was free, and I decided, you know what, let's see where it goes. Granted, I heard this game has like 20 endings, and as well as a true ending, so that's like 21. So, I'm going to be busy for a while. I also know Jesse Cox did a video of it too, so, yeah. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what to do. I might be suffering a migraine right now. I don't know if that last one's true. It could also be the weather, but yeah, let's see where it goes. Okay, options, brightness, music, dialogue, effects, subtitles, show HUD, controls, and credits. Everything we need. Oh man, I'm really starting to feel it right now.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Wait, why do we have to protect the kid? Also, yeah, like first thing, it really doesn't bug me. Then again, I'm with the furry community, so as long as the characters are interesting, I don't care what they look like. So, looks like the king went mad, and it's a toad. Toad King. I can make so many jokes about this. Alright, let's see where this goes.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Now, if I remember correctly, this game has multiple different endings. Protect Peter, current objective. Also, multiple different paths we can take based on the choices we make. Also, this game looks pretty damn good.
Two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains.
Yeah.
"Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
So, this is basically a hack and slash game. Nice. Oh boy. When an enemy is about to attack, countering can interrupt any other action. Let's try that. No. There we go. Yeah! I think I'm gonna get the hang of this. Now, I also know that there are various collectibles you can get in this game. Like, various secret areas you can find. This might be a bit tricky.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
I really like this narrating style of gameplay. It reminds me of Bastion. Hold to grab, aim. Okay, this is throwing. This is the Floating Isles! Oh shit. Well, he ain't coming back from that.
Right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Knowing them, it's probably down this passageway in that chest. Ooh, loot. First,
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though. Perfect.
Hero Sword. This is the sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather the required materials from the chests scattered throughout Boreas. Select the sword's current level and special power. Select the sword's special power at the next level. Resources you need to upgrade the select sword. You have enough, so...
A hero sword. QED.
Allows one to heal oneself. Firestorm. You need fire essence and 30 ore. Witherthorn. Water essence, wind essence, and... Well, we have enough. We can upgrade this again if we had the more ore. 70? The fuck? I don't know what gems are going to be useful for.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Great. Looks like we're gonna need all the swords if we're gonna be able to, you know, get to these passages. Well, this game does encourage exploration. I really like this narration. It reminds me of Bastion. That's good.
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Q, said Renato. Oh, ravens.
He was serious. Yeah, this definitely is making me think of Bastion now. Booyah!
Got some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Skills. Each time you gain a level, you gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at the altar scattered throughout Boreas to gain new powerful abilities or upgrade existing ones. These are the 4 tiers of skills. The more truths you discover, the more tiers you unlock. Skill info. You have a skill point. Let's go and buy the hook shot. Hook, dash, combo, time, combat stats, and more stats.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you
You
never
know
completely
nothing,
forgot.
Arctic
Like
Fox.
how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Well, this might actually be some use. Oh, right, we don't have enough skills. This is gonna be useful. In other news, Steam's currently having a sale. I went and bought a Steam card and purchased one of the Endless Legend DLCs.
There was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel Run in 12 furlongs. Well, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it. And
Shit.
the doglet nailed him with its ivy.
Well, he's dead. So much for keeping that promise.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Well, sorry, Peter. Ooh. Okay, wreck these crates and you get some health. Maybe we can find some more in here. Well, it looks like we failed to keep...
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur. And now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him.
Reader.
"Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loudhailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Ooh, okay. Here's one of the big choices you can make in this game that also will show where the story changes. We can either go rescue Lapino, or we can go for the artifact. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Or an ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods, who would indeed be a game changer. Though it was split into 2 pieces many years ago, Renato could rebuild it by first getting its armature. Let's go with a friend. I got a feeling he might be some helpful. Besides, if I'm going to be doing a full Let's Play of this, I might be able to come back and do this again. And maybe save Peter this time. Maybe.
Lapino. Apparently, the
What does the
Mad
fox
Rabbit had
choose?
sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had fleet reached him first. They'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Well, I gotta go rescue the bunny. Maybe I'll do like a mission or two depending on what I can do and if I don't backtrack. Which really would help if I had a freaking map. I wonder how Jesse did it. I know he did backtrackings, but I didn't really see his videos, but I know that it was
Pino had
good.
apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? Renado's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Rescue Lapino. More ore. A workbench. Gems. Gem socketing. This is the gem socketing menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that will augment both your offense and defense capabilities. You have gauntlets, 3 sockets where you can put gems. Let's select. Each gem has 3 levels and its effect increases at each level. Picking a gem we'll already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can find gems in the chest scattered throughout Boreas if you're lucky. Ooh, let's go with... Oh wait, we don't have any of these gems. And we only just got three ores. We won't really do much. Sweet, 2 views.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Seriously, that would make things a lot more easier. Though it does give us a bird's eye view of the place. Yep. Ravens took over. But yeah, Endless Legend and other, like, war games.
Were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renato had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the Ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
Okay, that's disturbing. But yeah, Steam's having a sale. Total War was one of them, but also was Endless Legend. I don't know what this does.
Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
Well, I think I know what we're gonna do. But yeah, one of the things that were on sale was the Endless Legend and its DLCs. So I decided, you know, to purchase it. Well, the Tempest DLC, actually. Mostly was for a friend. Let's see what's in here.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Stupid Ravens. Dang!
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Shit. Hang on, buddy. We're gonna save you. Never leave the friend behind. Unless you know they're like trying to survive. At the very least, the isometric view really helps. Helps you, like, you know, find where you can get loot. I wish we had increased speed.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things.
Dash.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Oh man, that is so cool. I'm really kind of glad I don't really show the gore of this, but yeah, as I was saying, my friend Danzig, who any of you guys who have been on the podcast for the D-pad, will know that he actually bought me a copy of Endless Legend Tempest. So I managed to get a card yesterday, and taking advantage of the sale, I managed to do it.
Chill run down his back, or possibly a flea.
This isn't spooky. Perfect strike. Oh, we don't have enough. Looks like we need to get another wind sword for that. What's over here? Could he be in the cemetery? I mean, doubtful, but stranger things have happened.
Welcome to Earth. Renato told the corpses. It was something he'd seen in a play once.
Let's get this. Perfect strike. At the very least, this might actually be some help.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Another choice. Pay a call to Zenobia? Ooh. Fuck it, we're going with my friend here. I think this is like the basic Let's Play so far.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Ooh, I smell romance. I have a very weird feeling things are about to get very spicy right now. Possibly she might kill us. Joy. This ought to be good. But yeah, I got a copy of Endless Legend Tempest expansion from my friend Danzig. I figured I owe him one. Besides, the expansions are dirt cheap, like $3.26. Right now, you can get it.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Oh man, why do we have to have a moral dilemma?
Black passports from 15 countries. And something useful.
Water essence and more ore. Let's keep that. We might need that for a water sword. as much as I hate to admit it, I mean, as a childhood sweetheart, I guess really would probably be a smart idea maybe to not give her to the interrogators unless if we have the choice. We'll probably screw over the rebellion, but wow. Damn. Ronaldo's right. She is efficient.
Ice wall. Ice cube.
Looks like we need the ice sword for this. Damn. Oh crap. I'm over the warrior inside. Bodies can't beat it now. Oh sweet. Oh no. No, 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 no. Yes. Dude! I didn't know I could do that. Oh. Oh, you got they look like melons. They look like melons. Did anyone notice that? But, however.
That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Sorry, suckers. You ain't coming back from that. You didn't see me. Okay, I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast with this game. Ooh, a rabbit.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynardo.
Let's go for it.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lupino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
If he dies from this, I'm gonna be so pissed.
If I craft a sword now, it's gonna be really short.
If we had one of the other three swords, we could have. But we need 6 water essence. We got enough wind essence to upgrade that sword. Damn it. But I also bought Total War Shogun 2. Heard that's a great one. And I also bought Sunless Sea after trying it out for free. I spent like 2 hours in that game before I got screwed. Mostly due to the fact that I have never played this game before, so... Oh shit, this is a lot of people. It's weird how the ravens, you know, just... Oh wait, they move. I don't think you really see it though. We're almost close to another upgrade.
Reynardo felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Reynardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Reynardo, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lupino. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lupino was right, Reynardo thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynardo saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lupino. You have to catch her.
Okay, I thought there was going to be a choice there, but nope. We gotta go after her. Sunrise is starting to get good. And... wow.
Cats
Hello,
can
I
run
must be going.
faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
If we had another truth, we could be able to unlock this. Speed. Well, I wouldn't mind more health. Although counterattacking does sound good.
Expensive. They'd run out of budget for guardrails.
Well, okay, he's not really that wrong. I mean, having guardrails would really help. Okay, you can weirdly get fruit from the crystal. That's weird. But yeah, like earlier today, I was trying to get the download Total War Shogun 2. Funnily enough, it was going so well, but I fell asleep. When I woke up, it stopped due to a disk read error.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Screw bridges, I got a hook shot. Where does this lead again? Is there like a way to view a map? Hero door. What the frick is that? Avoid the Warlock's fire spell. It will damage everyone in the area once it explodes. Okay, now we know what to do with this guy. I am fighting with a level 1 sword against these guys. I don't know if that's sad or awesome. They all dead! Sweet. Whoa, what did I just do?
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
True. The rebels might not be nicer either, but Reynardo is still Reynardo. Maybe we can talk. It doesn't have to always end in violence. We're close to leveling up.
I need more materials, thought Reynardo.
I need 2 fire essence for the sword. Come on. Can't reach there. If I could jump, that would be awesome. Come on. Also, I've been playing a bit of Sunless Sea. Yeah, that game is very addicting. Like, I tried it out for free for like 2 hours. I bought it like 2 hours later. Okay, the hookshot's gonna be your best friend against the wizard. Nice.
Reynardo reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again. He said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Far Bearer. Lapino nagged Reynardo about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Yeah, we're not that messed up. Yeah, I mean, let's just talk to her.
As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me, she'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will, shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
Oh crap. Oh man, Lapino's gonna get killed. I mean, I could screw over Zabonia, I think her name was. I could screw her over with the interrogators, but nah. I've seen way too many movies involving interrogation scenes, and I know how this is gonna end. It's
when
not
he
right.
Came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
Told you. Help out a lady. But so far, I'm actually enjoying Sunless Sea. I mean, it's a great game. It really is.
What
I mean,
else
I'm having a lot of fun. Granted, the first two times I kind of died due to my lack of experience and the fact that literally I had no idea what I was doing. But all in all, I'm having a blast. I mean, granted, this new guy, I actually managed to figure out where I needed to go. Good thing, too. More ore. Yes! We got enough. Now I just need some essence. Oh, God.
Don't be shy.
Ah, I hate this. I wish I had the healing weapon ability with this sword. I mean, I would, but I'm gonna need a lot more, gonna need a lot of essence. I do like the design of this place, though. It's like dark, brooding. Also, sorry if you kind of hear commotion in the background. That's my folks. Ice. Hero sword. Looks like some kind of altar thing. Let's go here.
Surprisingly unwounded.
Unwounded? Is that what they're calling it now? Oh, that leads to a chest. Oh, I feel dumb. This wizard's making it very difficult for me to kill. Thank you. No attack for you.
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year. It was that way.
I got a bad feeling, though, that we're gonna end up going into the gallows. Can we go back? We can't go back? Oh, man. One-way road. Guess when we have the chance, we gotta take the chance.
Take a leap of faith, said the inscription.
Assassin's Creed reference. Oh, God. Okay, nothing there. Magic door. Door. Chest. Don't know how to get down there. Oh, God, this is gonna be a long one. This place does look pretty cool, though.
Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicion.
Well, we can always do that next time. Nope. Oh, crap. Well, there's the ship.
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu school. Look, look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless... Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. What? Just like that? She demanded. I will, if you will. So, she kissed him. And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino, I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away. Wouldn't answer. But then, a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Oh boy. Well, we got the girl, and surprisingly 30 minutes into the story. A new record. Usually it takes most of an entire anime to get there.
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive. We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
If we had another fire essence, we could be able to get that sword. We could be able to get the fire sword. But no, let's keep going. I think I'm actually making some good progress here. How many chapters are in this story? I have no idea. Let's hope I can find that save another altar. Yeah, upgrade myself. No, that sword won't work. There! Jackpot! Let's go with
He
speed.
missed his old skills. He welcomed them back like he was at a reunion.
Now we're talking. Yeah. Dead. Dude.
That could go rather well, actually.
That was just badass. Well, let's save up on the ore. Alright. Now we can do some counter damage while counterattacking. That should really be helpful. Oh, glowing rune thing. Oh, that was creepy.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
How can you think of tic-tac-toe at a time like... Okay, this actually does look pretty cool. Another water essence. Yeah, if you hear my Aunt Grace in the background, just ignore it. She's loud. I think I may have inherited some of my genes from her.
Let's get this over with, and we can all go home. Well, not you, just me.
Yeah! Yeah, I'm starting to get some frame rate drops. Sorry if you guys see that. Won't be able to go into that door until we get that sword. Yep. Nothing here. Well, I might as well mention this now, but lately I kind of suffered a migraine. Pretty bad one. Well, it wasn't really bad, it was more like a dull throbbing. Need to get health. Well, there goes those flags. This reminds me of Legend of Spyro, that one mission in the second game with the airships. No? Just me? Who else remembers that? No!
Guess I'll find out what's next, he thought.
You have died. Oh, that was nice. Let's try again. Yeah, coming back to... Damn it. Okay, our second death in the game. That was partially my bad. Whoa! I did not know they could do that. Oh, come on!
He didn't have anything clever to say. So he died.
Okay, this is gonna be a bit trickier than I thought it would. Alright, now we're starting to get back. Acceptable. Maybe I should have increased the attack. Oh! Oh crap! They're firing!
They paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead. He could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
Finders keepers. Okay, let's see. Oh, cool.
Don't look down, he thought.
But yeah, something to see. First time I ran through it, I died to crabs. Second time I played through it, I think I died to crabs again. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Yes! Food! Acceptable. Yeah!
Well, we should see the other guy.
I hope there's a statue here we can save at. Oh shit, that was close. But yeah, my third guy that I'm currently on, he's actually doing a lot better. He actually has a will, unlike the other guys who didn't have wills. Anything here? Nothing here.
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
Yeah, if he did, this would be very awkward. And uncomfortable. Huh? Shield grunts will block your attacks. Grab and throw to another grunt, and his shield will be knocked away. Oh, that's easy. That's really easy. No! Why did I not block? Oh, back where I started. Sex. I'm dying a lot in this mission. I don't think I'm really in. I don't think I'm really all that far in. Dead. And dead. Not bad. Not bad.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a shock. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
The rabbit was a...
I was going to lead the Empire to our secret base, said Lapino. But no, you had to screw up my plan because you still got a thing for her.
You dick!
Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss. Was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming,
Damn.
I'm telling your father! Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the mad rabbit. But now
Don't think
he knew
twice.
there was malice behind his goofiness.
Yeah, a hero who always follows his heart. Plus 5 fire essence. You see? Lapino is a traitor. Tier 2 skills unlocked. The Desert Temple. New location unlocked. Don't think twice. Now we learned the new truth. Lapino is a traitor. Okay, so it looks like if we're to unlock all 4 of the truths here, we unlock the true ending. We unlocked Lapino as a traitor. And the choice is made in this. We found Zenobia, we rescued Lapino, we accepted Lapino's plan, but we didn't take Zenobia to the interrogators. Zenobia was the Mad Emperor's daughter and his greatest general. Interrogating her could expose enemy secrets and turn the tides of war, so Reynaldo and Lapino set out to capture her and, against all expectations, succeeded. But Reynaldo still held feelings for Zenobia and could not bear the thought of seeing her suffer at the hands of interrogators. So he changed course, forsaking the rebellion. Luminodi was derailing a clever plan devised by Lapino, who in fact was an agent of the Empire. Zenobia, moved by Reynaldo's compassion, admitted her own feelings to him. They chose to flee together, only to die at the hands of a very frustrated Lapino. Oh man, we died! So yeah, remember when I said that there were like 20 different stories? Okay, technically there are 24, with the 5th one being the 25th. So it looks like if we're going to get through to any of these stories and unlocking the truths, we're going to have to go on ahead and complete the other stories. This game's going to be a long one. But I think that's a good place to end off here. I'm Dragon King Mark, and well, let me click on to continue first.
He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Reynaldo. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynaldo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynaldo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Well, now that we know about this, we do know that Lapino is a traitor, but at the same time, I want to know more about the first stories. And yeah, I want to see about these ones too. What do you guys think? If you guys see this, leave a comment and stuff in the back, in the... Just, like, leave a comment or something in the back, in the Twitch chat, or, like, leave a comment in my YouTube channel when I upload this. And it will all be explained later. But, yeah, tomorrow we're going to be maybe trying to figure out what to do next, because this is really a multiple choice game. We already know Lapino is a traitor. At the same time, I want to know more about the other stories about this game. Still, it would be really nice if we have enough to get the fire sword. Let's see where it goes. Anyway, I'm the Dragon King Mark. This has been part 1 of Stories, The Path of Destinies. Tomorrow we're going to figure out more about the book and see where it all goes from here. And like, favorite, subscribe, leave a comment, a subscription in my YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, it's really not that hard to find. Just type in Dragon King Mark. And you should probably find my Let's Plays, give the rest of them all a view, and yeah. So tomorrow I will see you guys next time for part 2. Hope to see you guys then. Laters.